laughing because just as I'm saying, accept yourself for who you are, concentrate on the positive, don't listen to the negative, then I hit you with, are you on social media? Then you're a total narcissist.
That's right.
Well, it's true though. This research was published in the journal Computers and Human Behavior, and it shows that Twitter fuels younger adults' egos and their narcissistic tendencies by acting as a megaphone for their thoughts. And, you know, I see this with my kids too.
And we don't need to hear all your thoughts.
But Twitter is perfect for that, right? Because it's made to just have the
Quick,
short,
140 characters.
And narcissism is what? Falling in love with yourself?
Yes, it's all about you.
And was it from the Greek mythology, Narcissus fell in love with his own image? Isn't that the one? Isn't that right?
Could
yes,
be.
but didn't he end up killing himself, I feel
Or
like?
flying to the sun or something
Well, you
like
have all
that.
done more studying about
ever do?
narcissism than I have.
Icarus.
Icarus.
How do you get so smart? He knows something about everything.
Keith knows everything. Keith was also just trying to move the chocolate and almost lost a limb from Courtney.
Anyway.
Okay, so listen, this is interesting. So younger adults love Twitter because they can share their thoughts. Middle-aged adults, we show our narcissistic tendencies by serving as a mirror where we can curate an image of ourselves. And they say
so, like, if
mostly
you take
happens on
selfies
Facebook.
And put them on Instagram, that makes you a narcissist?
When you are trying to promote a certain image of yourself that may not be completely accurate, and you're trying to put this beautiful image out there, and they say that middle-aged adults do that more on Facebook, while younger adults kind of go for Twitter.
I would agree with that on Facebook because I feel like Facebook has turned into this like kind of bragging ground of like, oh, look at my wedding ring, or oh, look at this vacation we just took, or oh, look at I'm so blessed, and everyone's like, and that's great. I'm really happy for everybody, but it's like no one ever says like, I'm really fat and I have a pimple, and like they only post like the good stuff that they want people. It's like a curated collection.
They do that to fish for compliments.
It's like a curated humble brag.
Yeah.
Well, what's the difference in saying, well, I opened cut the ribbon at the so-and-so, or I went off and flew to the Hamptons? Well, that's kind of braggy.
But it's all how you word it.
All in how you
I feel so honored to be able to throw the first pitch at the baseball game.
That's right.
Do you remember when you very first got on Facebook, though, and you were choosing like your profile picture? I remember cringing when I posted a profile pic because it seemed so narcissistic. It seemed so huge ego. But then somewhere along the line, you get used to it, and then you try to one-up yourself, and then you're like, you see this great picture of yourself, and then you've got to post that. And I think it does make you more narcissistic, for sure.
It's funny, when Tim Rogers, who's the editor of D Magazine, did all the interviews with all the hosts when we were promoting the broadcast, he sat down with me and he was like, okay, so you have a fashion blog. It's called What Courtney Wore, and I can find it at thecourtneykerr.com. He goes, and so basically you just post pictures of yourself and then you wait for people to like leave comments about how cute you are. And I was like, yeah, it's totally narcissistic, isn't it? And so like I get backlash for that all the time. People are like, so you post pictures of great outfits and then you just wait for people to tell you how great it is? And I'm like, but like you have to just kind of take it with a grain of salt and be like, yeah, it is totally narcissistic.
It's all in the way you spin it, because what you're doing is you're a style setter. You are.
I mean, it's about
you have a lot of people who look up to you that way.
But it's funny that people that don't understand it, they're like,
well,
it's totally narcissistic.
You're not going to post a picture of yourself that you hate.
Right.
That would be
strong point.
No,
exactly.
You're not. You're going to try to post a picture that really looks like you as you are now, and then let go of it. You know, I don't know. I'm really enjoying Facebook because I get to post quotes and things. I want people to feel good about
things that you want to say. You're able to be heard.
I use it for that.
You're able to be heard.
You don't air your dirty laundry.
That's like the younger generation. They want to be heard. They air their thoughts and their all that. Well, now tweet, crowdsourcing, and mouse over are just a few of the words that have now been added to the Oxford English Dictionary. Mouse over is like when you're on the computer and the mouse goes over something and then it's got like a pull down menu or something. Isn't that what it is, Stuart?
Right.
I had to ask about that one because I wasn't sure. And
what's a mouse?
Crowdsourcing has been added to.
And crowdsourcing. Mouse on the
Not
computer.
no.
Okay. And crowdsourcing, I had to kind of get clarification on that too. And then I heard Scott use the word this morning. I'm like, wow, I'm really out of it because
Why
I've
don't you
never,
tell everyone
I've
what
never
it
used
means for those of
crowdsourcing.
us that don't know?
It's tapping into basically your network of people to share a message to a large group of people.
Like
So,
what you do on Facebook.
Yeah. But I'd never heard crowdsourcing before. So there you go. It's a sign of the times.
So
now even the Oxford English
right.
Dictionary is changing,
That's
catching
right.
up.